Hello fans, and welcome once again to another Red Raider contest. This is Gary McNeil and Tom Wilson coming to you from the great gym of London, Red Raiders. We have Jonathan Alder going against Red Raiders, and London last night took a hard loss against Bexley, which brings them to a record of 50-50, 5-5 overall and 2-2 in the league. And last night we had Wheeler leading the pack with 17 points, and Miller with 10, and Dillard with Dillard with 10. I thought he had more than that last night.
Dillard had 16.
16.
Yeah, you got it right there.
Okay, here we are. 18, 10, and 16 is what it was. But anyway, they put a pretty good effort, but I thought they waited just a little bit too long to really put on a show. Do you have any comments on what they need to do to pull this one out tonight?
Tonight, the Jonathan Alder team, they're going to look to go to, I believe his name is Hilbert, number 52, which is, let's see, a 6'6" senior. Hilbert's a 6'6" senior. They're going to look to get the ball into him. They'll run a lot of Hilbert coming to the high post, looking to hit him and look for backdoor cuts. So we're going to have to contain Hilbert, front him, let him get the long pass to it. Let him try to get the long pass to it. Yes, we got to put the ball in the hoop and play good defense, because they will look to run the ball.
I noticed that in the JV game, where the JVs just come out on a losing end with a score of 55-48 in overtime, and I noticed that we had a pretty decent lead there with maybe 2 minutes to go, and the coach has a philosophy similar to a lot of coaches that whatever got you there, that's what you keep going with. And we didn't throw the ball, we kept going down, and next thing I know, we were shooting some wild shots, and they got back in and tied it up, and eventually they won the game. But for hustle, there's no lack of hustle at all in the reserve part on either team. It's really a good play, well-fought contest. I look for John to do good things in the later on.
Both teams a good ball club. Just like we say all the time, someone's got to win, someone's got to lose.
Yeah, big time. Somebody's got. You messed me up at the song. Somebody got to win, somebody to lose. And what? No, you got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Buck Pearson taught me that. You got to know when to hold them. But anyway, back to this game situation here.
Know when to walk away and know when to run.
Yeah. At Jonathan Alder's, I don't know whether they won last night or not, but they had a record of what?
1-3.
And 3-6, I think it was.
3-6 overall.
And their leading scorers for them is Piles. He's coming in with a score of like 13.6 points per game, and Holcomb with 11-3. And which one you say was the one that they looked to go to?
Hilbert, I believe he hurt his ankle early in the season.
Is that the big fellow we saw?
Yeah, he's a big man, a 6'6" senior. He hurt his ankle early in the season, maybe in football season. He's just now getting back from that injury. But the player to watch is the one you mentioned earlier, and that's Holcomb. They go to him. He's fundamentally sound, and he can put the ball in the bucket.
I noticed this big kid you were talking about went over before the game started and told London, give me some balls to warm up with.
Yeah.
And I looked around and said, who's this kid? And he's looking down on all of our players. It's a 6'6" boy. I said, this kid's sending a statement right now, I'm coming, I'm going to take over this. So I think Pioneers come to play.
Big man comes to you like that, you going to give him the ball?
No.
Carl,
you know me. That's right, we'll put Carl on it. Hey, we're getting ready for the national anthem right now and induct some players, so stick around and Carl will take it to the floor and we'll get right to the game. I'm going to turn it around, Carl.
The sportsmanship throughout the entire team is expected
Here we go. Remember the time you had Jonathan Alder in London?
And
Gym would be packed.
that's right.
Sell out.
Normally it is, but I don't know where basketball.
You'd have to get here at 5 o'clock.
Josh Powell will be the first starter for John Alder. John Cottle. Holcomb. Dominguez for London. And Hilburn, 6'6". Mr. Dillard for London. Ryan Miller. Brandon Wheeler picks up the slack for London. Never know who's going to step up for London. Like we say, Wheeler is carrying the 18-point average. He did give his average last night, but obviously somebody else is going to have to pick it up and help him out. Although most of his points didn't come until the last quarter. This is a 4-quarter game.
London will have to get after number 5, Clapham. He likes staying on the outside. He'll shoot the threes. When I scouted Jonathan Alder in Marysville, he didn't hit very many threes, but he looks to get the ball to number 52, and he's not a good ball handler. Not a very good ball handler.
Dillard controls the tip, but Alder comes up with the ball. And there's the big 6'6" man, number 52, Matt Holburn. Wheeler out front, makes his move to the bucket, draws a little attention.
Cottle for 2-3.
Cottle.
Miller with the steal.
And Miller up with a quick 2.
London jumps out to a quick 5-0 lead.
Hey, we had a jump ball there. Could have been a foul called. Reaching around like that couldn't get you in trouble. They're running that backdoor play. Run behind a pick.
Gilbert.
And Dillard with the rebound. We have a score of 5-zip. London on top. They're getting out to a good start. Doing a lot of standing. Not much ball movement.
Alder in a, what, 2-3 zone?
2-3 zone. Wheeler's looking for dribble penetration, and we got Dillard,
which
picks it up where he left off last night.
He's developed a soft touch.
He started off last night and hot in the first quarter. Here's still with Dillard. And we got a foul in the bucket and one.
They said that's one player they have to know where he's at all times.
Holcomb. Fouls on Cottle. That's his first.
He's kind of like the garbage man. They don't go to him very much in the set offense, so he picks up the offensive
leftovers, huh?
Yeah.
Got a quick 3. Holcomb. He has the 3 for Jonathan Alder.
Cottle for 3 more.
Cottle.
Making the big man come out on the floor.
Got that right.
Miles.
Taking it right to him.
They're picking up man-to-man, full court man-to-man, looking to run and jump.
Miller does a good job of breaking the press, and he's going to draw a foul for number 5, who is Chapman. They got these numbers over here, way over here. What's London running here, Tom? Kind of offense. Cottle's on fire. That's another 3 or 2?
2.
You got a 2 that time?
Looks like a 3 guard with Cottle running the baseline and Chuck Dillard occupying the paint. London ball.
Cottle's hot. He's got like 8 points so far. 8 out of 12. We got a rail blocking our 3-point line right there, and I couldn't tell whether he's in 3-point area or not. Good play. Hey, that's not a one back.
Yeah, no one tipped it.
Yeah, so if nobody touches it,
they inbounds it. They threw it down into the low post, and he went
I'm
for a
looking at the
swing
wrong team.
pass.
My bad.
Looked like he was taking the ball out.
It did. I was going the wrong way. I was with the wrong team. Shouldn't have been a call.
Yeah, sure.
This should have been a free ball down there. That wasn't the bass from inbounds? Oh, okay.
No.
I missed. That's where I missed it.
Yeah. The ball went in to Hilbert.
There's your fake you were showing him today.
On the floor.
Man, these guys sub in bunches. You got 3 people coming in all at once. 52, Hilbert, he's coming out pretty quick. He had to come back in.
Yeah.
Maybe he had to go blow his nose.
Now we got 6 on the floor. Must have lost his contact.
We got a timeout here with a score of 12-7 London, and we're looking for a contact. We had who was it? Someone on the other London team in a girls' game helped somebody find it. Now, if he can see them contacts, he can sure enough make good calls, can't he?
Coach Dobmeyer found it and pointed it out to him.
Now, he's sitting right down there. He might have.
Everybody pointing it out. Everybody walking around and trying to step on it. Grunts.
Yeah. Make sure he can't see it all.
Say, oops.
There it is. And 22. Piles scores 1, but he don't get none in our book.
Who was it? Piles?
Yeah. And they're putting a lot of pressure on Miller.
We had a foul on Mosley. His first, team second.
Well, you're right there, ain't you? Right on that scoreboard. I like that.
Now they're in a 1. No, it's still 2-3. Cottle's got to get open at the high post.
It's almost like a 1-3-1. I'm talking about London's offense. Wheeler for 2. 14-8. Good steal. Here comes Wheeler again. Take a stone in the bucket. Oh, left-hander can't get it to roll. That's where a shorter man is trying to sneak that ball up underneath the tall guy, and he doesn't stretch his arms out, doesn't get enough on the ball. See the dancing dooms again tonight, Tom.
Yeah, when the band gets to playing, she'll get to going.
Will. Wheeler makes his first foul shot. Van Horn's in the game for London. No roll. Oh,
like a travel from
that could have been a cold one. And we got a foul on Van Horn no sooner than he gets in the game, so he gets his name in the paper real quick. Van Horn, last game I saw him play a couple games ago, he'd come out, him and Timmons. Where's Timmons? Is he still on the team?
Yeah.
They come in and put on a pretty good show. Really picked them up.
I believe Timmons is injured. And Van Horn, what, he bust loose last year for 31 or 32?
Was that right?
Sure.
Big foul on Chuck. Dillard's first Chuck.
Dillard's first Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck Dillard's first foul.
Oh, okay.
London has 14 fouls. We have a score of 15-10. Jeff Shore to the line. And Chuck makes a statement on that rebound as he's hounded by number 22, Josh Piles. He's a little rat, ain't he? He's all over the place. See, and that foul right there, he got called for a foul, and they had a kid doing it against your team up there at Bexley 4 or 5 times, and he never did get called. That's when them playground come behind steals.
Referee, even though you don't make contact, he's on the blind side, and he can't see it, and he just sees your arm going up. I guess you just get around there and don't wing at it too hard. You're okay.
I think Miller's got to look more to score. Wheeler back up strong. He's fouled by number 50, Holcomb. He'll go to the line shooting 2. First one missed. I got him 1 for 2 at the foul line so far tonight. He's averaging like 18 points a game. Getting off to a little better start than he had last night. I don't think he scored until about the second half last night. 16-10 London.
Otto with the steal.
Otto with the steal, like you said. South Alder didn't have that much of an impressive record. Those are the teams you got to be careful of. Because they'll slip one a good game, you know, and then you're in trouble.
That middle's wide open and the baseline's wide open.
We can see it from here. They caught the baseline. Cotto's playing a heck of a game. It's 10 points in the first quarter. We still got a minute and a half or more to go in the first quarter. Miller playing good defense. A little backdoor. That should never happen.
Bucket by Piles. But good things happen when you get the ball through the post.
That's right. Use postman, I remember that. Until you got the audit against Audubon. Then they had you saying, what am I doing here?
Well, I got to the point where I can hold my own against them.
I heard
they might have thumped us, but I can hold my own.
I was thinking about McKinney.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping over the rim. Near steal by Van Horn. Van Horn's using that deny.
Holcomb.
Drew Holcomb. We have a 4-point difference now, 18-14. London's led all the way so far.
Nice movement.
Oh, Van Horn, no good from the distance. Caught him. He's going to take his hand at it.
Yeah.
He's hot.
And he's perfect from the field.
Perfect from the field. That's a good call. I know she's keeping the stats over there. He is. You're right on top of it tonight. 24 seconds. Caught 12 points first quarter.
I'll break out the Czar's Telestrator.
Oh, help me. Get a TO.
Someone's down there hollering 10-9. It was 12-11.
2014, and Miller's going to be called for a foul.
Piles. I call him Pals. Piles will go to the line.
Gomer's brother. It's the only pile I know of.
Gomer?
Yeah. Made that money, didn't he?
Yeah.
Acting silly.
We act like that every day.
And don't get a dime. Don't get a dime.
B-O-K-E. Kenny was poured R. And Cotto out of the game.
Cotto out and Dillard back in. Bingo, no good. A little late. As we go into the first quarter. Hey, that's a heck of a first quarter. You're talking about 20 points. 20-16. Right on it. Right now we got Carter with a hot hand with about 12.
We got Piles for Jonathan Alder with 9.
So far, those are two people with the hot hand. Wheeler's got like 4 points. Dillard with 2 and Miller with 2. That rounds out the scoring for London. I really think that Miller has to shoot more. I know he's a point guard. That's what I was talking about earlier. How we've gone to this one going guard, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, whatever. Shooting guard, non-shooting guard. If you can shoot, put the ball in the hoop.
Miller, he can get most of his points off driving to the bucket. He has deceptive speed, but he can get there, and he's strong. He's a lot stronger than what he looks. A lot stronger.
Yeah, they tell me he looks like he's been scoped and stone as McKenzie. McKenzie's done patented that turn now.
I think he's been watching Shaquille.
Van Horn with a quick steal and a laid right over front of the rim. That's one you don't see much anymore. Wheeler.
Timeout, please.
6 quick points. Less than 30 seconds. London gets 6 quick ones. Takes a 10-point knock, raises up to a 10-point lead.
Nice scoreboard shot, Carl. What's the dancing doom doing?
You got to watch the monitor quite a bit because Carl set you up. Got a good shot at cheerleaders, London's finest. They were out there working like they have to. I couldn't come up with the right words, so I had to rephrase it. I know I had to back off. Couldn't use the old cliche. They do put in a lot of hours, a lot of time, a lot of work, and get very little thanks for it.
26-16 with 7:28 left in the first half. Chess put new lights in. I see the ladders out.
We haven't.
Nance probably did that. And London in a 1-3-1.
Near steal by Miller. Good show of the ball and a block shot. We got away from one that time. Wheeler put a chicken wing on him that time and stopped that one. Good move, Wheeler. That big man, he wasn't even squared up. He's still running kind of gimpy.
He can hit it.
Van Horn. Caught the front of the rim anyway. Don't make a foul. Leave him alone, Chuck.
Say, leave him alone, Chuck.
That's right. You don't want no fouls out there mid-court. They can't hurt you out there.
Got a reach foul on Miller.
That's his second.
We got
Three.
And we got Josh Dickens entering the ball game.
Josh Dickens coming in. He's only a sophomore. He was standout on the football team this year. When in doubt, give it to Josh. Ain't a whole lot Diller can do with that big man. Puts that body and gets it that far down in. He didn't get no points on the board on your board though.
Oh, okay.
Good move by, and we got a foul.
Hilder. I can just keep the pen down on the paper and go right across here.
There you go. And Dillard go to the line. He'll be shooting two. Now is where we got to think basket. You got to go up there and you got to think that ball right through the hoop.
Talk to it.
That's right. Oop. A little too hard.
I tell my players to talk to the ball and they look at me like I'm crazy.
Well, you are. You always want a traveling call.
That's right. Dillard running back into the full court track.
Working pretty easy that time. Oh, man. Pull up by the little
Trapman.
blonde top. Trapman.
We're back in at 2-3.
We got Wheeler running the point now, huh? That's a good move.
Defense. But he was looking for the foul.
He was definitely looking for the foul. Now, in a situation like that, Tom, what is your normal procedure as a defensive man when you're running down the floor like that?
If I'm Chuck Dillard, I block his shot.
You need to quit it.
You got to hustle to try to get in front of him.
Amen. I see so many kids as Gilbert puts one in. I see so many kids running right beside the ball handler, the offensive man, and trying to reach around them. Your main move is to get down the floor and then wait on them. Sit there and wait on them.
Nice give.
Chuck looked like he was pushed that time. No call. And then he gets a foul. He doesn't get a call, and then he gets one called against him. Last night he was clean up until almost the last quarter. He's got two already, and we're not quite halfway into the second.
I said Jonathan Cottle's capable of big things on the basketball court. Keeps his head into it and he just hustles. Hustles at all times. He called that play before he even got the pass. He had the man pinned, caught it, threw it down to Chuck, just didn't finish.
Well, Chuck looked like he was pushed on that shot. And from the reaction from his face, you could tell it looked like it was pushed too. And then he comes down the floor reacting to that, and he got a foul himself. Now, that's usually what happens. If you don't get a call, you react, and then they call it on you. Piles with 2. Josh Piles, that is. 27-24. We're down to a 3-point game. That's good, quick hands there by Wheeler, even though he lost the ball, just to make that catch on that pass from Dickens.
27-24. Lemon on top. By 3, that was a foul.
We're down to the 4.5-minute mark. No, they ain't putting no bulbs in there. You can't even see the 4 on this one down here. Big man put it on the floor, went to the middle.
Go run it again. They're going at Diller. Diller's got to play smart here. Travel.
And that's a smart call on the coach's part, because he knows that Diller's going to play him tight.
Who? Dickens. Josh saved him.
He sure did, didn't he? I think Diller thought that was on him.
That's why it's team ball. It's a team
He's a
game.
good team player. That's what I like about the
right.
Dickens. He plays like the Dickens.
It's, as he would tell me, it's Dickens, no S.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's where it is. I got right here. So in the meantime, you can give Drew Holcomb a point.
Hilbert.
52.
See, on the free throws, you don't have to do that. You just wait for the announcer to say, 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
1 point. See?
You got him. Hey, I like him. He's a good announcer.
Diller.
Good adjustment by Dillard in the air.
Hang time.
Made a good adjustment here. Last year he wouldn't have been able to do that. And this kid's going to take it to Dickens. He's getting that first step on Dickens, and that first step is everything.
And he gets the first step on Dickens. That's telling you that number 22 Piles is quick.
Yeah, that first step is everything.
I think Dickens came down the floor. I'm sure he was on defense and he was trying to call a timeout.
Is that right?
And then Piles got the ball and blew by him. Dominguez.
And he's hot. Dominguez and Cottle, 20 and 30. And we're back up to a 4-point lead, 32-28.
Do they have a 20 on their team? Remember last night you said
Josh, yeah. Yeah, he's not. Their 20 is not quite. There's a lot of. He's not as colorful as the 20 on the other team. I saw Red Rutherford today. He said he really appreciate us crowning him king of the Dixon. Really appreciate that. You're my man, Red. When I grew up, I want to be like him.
You got to get him before he gets you, because if he gets a chance, he'll get you.
He'd already done it. Between him and I'll tell you his name in a minute. Let him put that press on Brooklyn very easily. That's number 10. Clark. We got a 2-point game, Tom, 32-20. London's led the whole time. Alder's defense has picked up quite a bit. Diggins makes the dribble entry and backs out.
Wheeler for a deep three.
That's the NBA three there.
Dillard.
Dillard. That's 7 points for Dillard.
London back into a 1-2-2.
They're also back on top by 4. They flash in the middle. Oh man, he missed it. I thought, no, he didn't. At 1-2-2, you gotta have some communication.
Yeah, and you gotta get
They sneak in behind you. It's Katie by the door.
Especially if you get it in the middle and you got a man sneaking baseline.
Right. Dillard at the foul line. It's no good. Dominguez goes up, and what we got? Fouls on the floor. But it will be the 7th, and we will go to the line. 1-1. That's the official that found the contact, so I just trust his call. Mm-hmm. He's seeing well.
Dalbemeyer found that contact.
Oh, Martin didn't find that contact. He can't see that far. Coach Dobb, he's all right. 10-1.
Oh, he traveled. He traveled first.
No, he called timeout. You got to congratulate old Dobb. Goes out with a 10-1 record. Hold his head up high. Done a great job.
Yeah.
Wrong. Hey. Back to a 2-point game. 2:15 to go in the first half. London 34. Alder.
Seems like London's playing an almost perfect ball game and only up 2. So I guess Jonathan Alder, they're fortunate.
Alder's stepped their game up a lot. London was up 10. And we're not going to get a 3-second call, and that was definitely 3 seconds there. As Hubert scores.
Blocking foul.
Blocking foul on the 50.
Holcomb.
Now I can say Holcomb.
Holcomb.
Mickey
Holcomb.
Mickey played basketball.
That's Drew Holcomb.
I know it. You know Mickey, don't you?
Yeah, I know Mickey. Grew up with him.
Right. He played a little basketball.
Problem was he never could guard James Van Hoos with James Van Hoos's outside shot, that half-court shot.
Yeah, and James was like 300 pounds.
James stepped through the side and nailed it.
Who we got at the line, Tom?
Jeff Dominguez.
Dominguez for 1.
The old Dog Hill gang.
Well, it was, wasn't it? Dog Hill. Right. How'd they get that name anyway? That's where Carl lives, over on Dog Hill.
I don't know. Carl kicks everybody. He used to run around Carl in the backyard. Karate.
And Dominguez misses his second shot attempt. No ball faker. He just waited till the defense got off the ground. Used his head, drove the bucket, and missed.
And Jonathan Alder's picking up the pace. It looks like we
got a 1-point game now, Tom.
They're trying to push everything baseline to flatten out the zone, and then they're looking for Hilbert. Or to penetrate from up top.
Now, when you say flatten out that zone, you want to break that down so these young kids know what you're talking about? As Wheeler goes back up, looking for a call and doesn't get it.
To get the defenders all looking baseline or going baseline. Bucket good by Clapham. Foul on Dominguez.
Who's that on the line? Clapham. How'd you like that move Clapham made?
Huh?
Clapham made that move, showed the ball like you said.
Yeah.
Went around. Made the move on Dominguez.
It's like I was telling you earlier, I was watching that Bobby Knight tape about pass faking and shot fakes and dribble penetration. And And I forgot how important that was.
Right.
Yeah, it is to the game of basketball.
I don't think he gave Clapman his last point.
Oh, he hit that?
Mm-hmm. He hit that free throw.
I was thinking pump fake.
Yeah, and you did a good job explaining it.
Nothing like,
via Bobby Knight.
Nothing like a good pump fake. Gilbert.
Stand back like that, you don't need no pump fake when you're 6'6".
No.
Hey, we just lost the lead. We had a lead change here, 37-39. London went behind by 2. That's the first lead I believe they've had. 14 seconds to play in the first half.
Cottle for 2.
That's his first 2 of the second quarter. And we will go out of this half starting a new ball game, 39-39. As we pick up the players going off the floor, we'll get a little stats here and let Carl work on the crowd a little bit. Got to keep him busy. Scoreboard there.
Yeah.
They're only giving them 3 minutes. Oh no, 8. That clock looked like it's 2:55 on there. And looks like we're having a little shoot-a-thon here.
Yeah. Dobbs got his dollars out again.
We'll give you a quick rundown of the scoring here in the first half here for London. Deo. Even got the band fired up on that one.
Got the hair anyway. Fontes in the house.
Van Horn had 2, and Miller, who I'm looking forward to step up. He's only carried 2 points so far. We got Cottle with 14, and he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and 12 points first quarter. We also got McKenzie with 2 in the second quarter, and we've got Wheeler with a total of 8 right now. 4 for Dominguez, and Chuck Dillard topped it off with 17 points in that quarter for a score of 39. Go ahead.
Okay. And for Jonathan Alder, we had Clapham with 5, Clark with 2, Piles with 13, Shore with 2, Moulton with 7, and Hilbert with 10. So
that added up to 39. Hey, they had a 23-point second quarter. We posted our 17. That made a big difference. So we're looking at, like I say, tie ball game. What you doing?
No, I'm
checking me out.
No, I'm seeing how many points the team scored.
Yeah.
In the second quarter.
39. We had 20 in the first quarter and 17 in the second. Now you just look at the bottom of my page. You'll find it right there.
I got you.
Wait a minute. I gotta get cool here before Carl takes it off of. Okay, now I can see. Carl, you want to take it down the floor? Run it on down the floor.
He got to put them sunglasses on because my forehead's shining.
I wore a hat tonight.
Look at Zach Dogmeyer.
Where's he at?
Get that dollar out of his pocket.
I saw the girls out there a while ago. They didn't stay too long.
Zach Dogmeyer's up there hollering Grandpa Put. I joke around with him. I say, you know, you would have had 4,000 yards this year if you only realized you're left-handed. So every time he looks at me, he holds up his left hand.
He's a good kid, smart kid too.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's looking at going to some college. Somebody told me he's looking at Wilmington, maybe. We're looking at somebody 5'9". It's kind of hard to, even with his stats, to go too far and high in the next level at 5'9". It could be another Doug Flutie.
Like I said about him since his freshman year.
I didn't hear you.
Since his freshman year, I've always said he's smart enough. He has the wherewithal, and he's smart enough. He'll get the job done.
Well, he's not too happy now. He snatched his coat. And look at him.
I told you, he's left-handed.
And he used his right hand.
Look, he's getting in his pocket again.
Well, see, he's a greeter out of Kmart now. And he'll hear this, he'll be on me. Every time I see him, he's been working out at Kmart, get a little extra money. And every time I see him out there, I tell him he's a greeter.
Yeah.
Grandpa Put, I ain't no greeter. Word's out, Zach, you're a greeter at Kmart.
They gave us that name, what, their freshman years? I was King Put and you was Grandpa Put.
I know it.
There he goes. He's got another dollar out. Look, he's finding his spot now.
Yep, looking for his spot.
He needs to shoot it left-handed.
He's going like he's going. He makes sure there's no balls going up either.
He had his foot on the line. His foot was on the line. Look, now he's quit.
I see Harris over there. I guess she's going to give it up. I guess you quit while you're ahead. No, he went over and going to try his dad.
Yeah. He's trying to cash in on his Kmart cash card.
Yeah.
Wait till Mr. Deal sees it. Look, there you go. Now, let's see if he takes, his foot was on the line over here. Look, he's taking all those dribbles.
He must think somebody's going to steal that Kmart shirt. He's carrying around there where he goes.
Hit the ball.
Oh, he's hot.
He's mad now.
Zach, you're left-handed.
Look, he's getting another dollar out.
Getting all Kmart's money. Jaren's working down at that new restaurant.
Flashback?
What's it called?
Flashback?
Yeah. I told him he better not come out here and give these people his money for he worked hard for.
It's like bingo.
It is, isn't it?
Look.
Oh.
His foot was on the line again.
And he shot right-handed.
Yeah.
Now he's going back to the other line. Oh, he's giving it up. Up. I'd like to encourage some of these football players that was on the team this past season to look into getting a full set volume of the games. You can see myself or Carl King, because this is a memento that you'll never can get back. And I know a lot of guys who were on their teams in the 70s running around wanting copies of tapes of their games and stuff, and they can't get them because they don't have a clue where to get them and stuff like that. Now's the time to get them. When you go 10-0 in the league, in the regular season, that's something to look back on later on and really reflect on to show your kids or whoever. I think it would be a good thing for them to look into getting them.
How many tapes make up a volume?
Well, there's 10 tapes, and then they had one playoff game, okay, which we will throw it in as a bonus. You see us, and we'll take care of it. Also want to thank Buckeye Ford for helping us out. They give us a small donation. You'll have to talk to us about that. This is something that our ex-superintendent had me promote stuff like this before he left, to try to help defer some of the costs that Carl and I, put into the money we put into to bring this to the community. So sometimes we're able to, we put it on TV and you can copy it off of television. So if you don't get it off of TV, then you can get a hold of us, and for a small fee, you can get a tape.
The quality's not the same as getting it.
The quality's better.
Direct.
Getting it from us. Because
from M&K,
our cable company,
M&K Telecommunications,
you never know what you're going to get. M&K, ONN, Channel 10. And we got
you guys involved in a lawsuit with Time Warner.
Yeah.
They won't carry you on the regular cable channel.
Timbuktu. We got 29 seconds getting ready to start second half. We're starting a new ball game, Tom, 39-39. We've had a lot of fun during halftime watching the...
So when are they taking us off the air? We don't settle that suit.
We bought that channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we went out and purchased the channel with all the money we've made off all the tapes that people buy. I think we sold a total of 10 tapes this year. So we went ahead and bought the channel. Anyway, back to the ball game.
Lob.
And Gilbert picks up where he left off. Little lob inside. Kind of hard to stop. London comes out with the same starting five they started the game out with.
When you front a player, you have to back up as they back up. You have to feel.
You got to feel.
Yeah. Then you got to feel when they're pushing off the jump, and you got more or less jump, not straight up, but jump back.
Okay, but then you're jumping into their space.
No, because they're trying to elbow you to keep you off, and you got to.
Why are you punching me, man? Tom's, yeah, I need a camera over here on him, Carl. He's showing me how they do it. He's punching me in the ribs and elbowing me.
Sometimes you just got to bend and get lower than their elbow.
I'm getting lower. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's for sure. Usually they're in a position where they're not going to get caught doing that.
Who's that on? I think it was over the back. Foul on Dillard over the back.
I give the cheerleaders recognition, but I don't know. Used to I knew them by name, but I don't know my names anymore.
A lot of new class. Yeah. A lot of new faces in London.
Rebound by
Jonathan Cotter. JC.
He's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Except for Red Rutherford. Wheeler's a little off on that time. And Alder's taking the lead, 41
You got a man on the baseline.
And he pulls up and stuffs it. 3 points. They're slowly trying to get away from us. 5-point lead now. 44-39. Miller with the dribble entry and drops it off to Dillard.
It has to go.
London picks up their first two of the second half. That dribble entry, it'll work if you know how to work it. Did that make sense?
What was that?
I said the dribble entry will work if you know how to work it. As Cotto picks up a foul. That's his second.
He's looking like, what?
Yeah, team second. Me foul? No way, Jose.
He can't think about it. Ref called it. Go to the, get your spot and keep playing. He's still thinking about it. He's like,
who's the young man standing? Who's the two fellas standing down there in the corner there?
Maybe it's who? Chuck? Is that Chuck Spinning?
Chuck Spinning.
And Mr. Parsons.
And Parsons, one of the school board members. Chuck Spinning also is one of our sponsors. He one that sponsors all the little footballs they throw up in the stands during football season. He's been involved with youth programs for years. Keep up the good work, Chuck.
We got a foul on.
It better be on the little man.
That should have been a no call.
Really. But if it's going to be on anybody, it had to be on the little man because Dillard already had the ball in the air.
Nah.
46-41.
They're looking to trap. Like a 1-2-2.
You sure that's what that is? 2-3. That's what she's trying to show the kids today. Caught with 2 more.
Looks like he has to touch the ball every time down the floor.
Caught is high. Caught, he has a nose for that basket too. Got a soft touch. He also has a touch for making fouls. That's his 3rd one tonight. And they're probably going to have to pull him because he's pretty important to the team right now. He's got like 16 points.
They're going to go at Dillard. Dillard.
And it's a shame when you can't even jump. See, a lot of these officials don't know. As long as Dillard goes straight up and doesn't swing down over top of him, it's not a foul. But they're going to call it no matter what he does.
Miller.
Ryan Miller, and he comes out pushing too.
That's where he's at his best.
Taking it to the hoop. Got a 5-point game here. Alder's on top. There's a situation where you... Holcomb, did you notice that post up, how he leaned back like the big time boys do, found out where the defensive man was?
That's when you back off as a defender and let him travel.
And let him fall down, yeah.
As Mr. Cochran used to say. Nice point, Chuck.
Yeah, it was too far under and couldn't adjust.
Like Mr. Cochran used to say, basketball's a non-contact sport.
Supposed to be. It ain't anymore.
Cheese and crackers.
Yeah, cheese and crackers. That was the worst cuss word I ever heard him say. Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
54-45. London has fallen behind the second half.
Yeah, Mr. Cochran used to teach us to shoot our hook shot.
Tell me about it.
Told us to go in the alley and wing rocks over here.
Coach Cochran didn't do that.
He said if you're shooting a right hook, lift your right leg and your right arm and throw the rock. And really, he's right. It's that form. But in basketball, depends on what size rock you're picking up.
Yeah, and down your time, wasn't no rockets. Y'all threw them all at the cars. 54-45.
That was walnuts.
I was on Dog Hill like walnut. Now I know you wasn't throwing no walnuts away.
We didn't have no walnut trees over on the hill. Carl had one in his yard.
Yeah. Squirrels ate them all.
We used to get the squirrels too.
Yeah. 54-45. You know, Carl takes a lot of abuse from you, Tom. I don't know why he does that. Especially when he can kick. Wheeler back up with the rebound. 47-54. Charles Alder right now. 3:13 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Wish we can keep the camera on Holcomb the way he's working that post with his arms, with his hands up.
He is. He's what I was talking about, was leaning. He's not that big.
They're moving the ball now.
That's the shortest man on the floor. 5'9".
See, when I scouted them, that's why you really can't go off one game, because they were played defense with their hands down. They were just standing. And it was during the Christmas break also. Cottle for 2. Chuck and John's figured this thing out.
Paul was doing a good job of using the board that time too. One of the problems we got with Chuck and John right now, we got them both in foul trouble, so when they drive in there, they basically have to let them go. Miller right back with one.
They're both scored. Still working on that 20-point-a-quarter clip.
And we got a 7-point difference here, 58-51 in favor of John Alder.
London picks up man-to-man.
Big man. Gilbert, 6'6", drops one in out there at the top of the circle. 9-point game now, 60-51. Takes it strong to the basket, knocks it in off the board. It gives him about 12 for the contest so far.
Oh, we need it.
I tell you what, this big man's got a soft touch. Oh! That was a rip-off. That's one of them rules I was telling you about. I probably don't have the paper with me. But that's one of the rules I was saying about is misinterpreted. Dillard has the right to that space. You cannot force him out of his space. And he was jumped back into.
Yeah.
That is his space, and so many officials make that call wrong. That was actually a charging call.
You have to give the man room to turn.
You got to give him room. No, you got to give him room.
See, you
that's your no. You tricked me.
So
if you're standing there, that's your space.
What if you both get there at the same time simultaneously? Do you have to give him room to turn?
If you're there, it's yours. I'm telling you. Brian Miller. 2 more for Brian. We're getting out hustled.
It's like Alder just picked up the pace.
They did.
Clark.
Clark went all right down the middle and threw a left-hand layup. Is he left-handed? He threw that one like he was. You don't know.
No.
It's not on the paperwork here. And I got a feeling that McKenzie might be going to the line.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
Kind of lost his balance there. McKenzie's got. Oh, they're going to let him shoot 2.
Zone back.
Huh. Overruled.
Well, Cobble's on fire, isn't he?
Yeah, he was trying. That was close. And we in the 3rd quarter.
That's why the coaches, they're arguing. He blew the whistle. That's one of them where you got the whistle in your mouth and you go, and the whistle blows.
Yeah. He blew a whistle and was calling a foul. And the coach wants that foul.
Did you watch that Tennessee-Buffalo game today?
No, you guys were talking. I heard you guys talking about it.
Never give up.
That situation there ended up being a no call, but it was a call because there was a foul.
I think he just had the whistle in his mouth.
There you go thinking.
Caught a bellyache.
55 for London.
And he went, with the whistle in his mouth.
Give me 64 up there.
They're staying on that 20-point clip, aren't they? London's
16 for London. 64-55. London's down by 9 again. Good jump stop. McKenzie backing in, looking around. Catches Wheeler, set, no shot. Wheeler has to get his feet set, and they're not giving him time to do it.
Todd will go to the line. No. Go over his back.
Won't be anybody going to the line. Looking for Wheeler, and he throws it in. Give us our first two of the fourth quarter, 64-58. Glenn's got to pick it up on defense now. Ooh, what do you do about that?
He traveled.
Sound like your dad.
He was bunny hopping out there.
Wheeler's kind of picking up the pace now, and that gives him like 17 points.
Offense.
What do they call that on McKenzie? Who's that foul on? Van Horn?
Van Horn. Here we go. Now London's picking things up.
I just never understood why we wait till we get in the hole to pick it up. You got to attack that basket the whole contest. Both teams have 5 team fouls now, 61-67.
It's kind of like being backed in the corner. When you're backed in the corner.
Like a rat. I know you know how them rats look, but you guys, wasn't no rats in your neighborhood though.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
dogs in Vietnam.
We'd hunt them too. White ball.
Alder's picking him up full court now. Showing man. Miller goes the distance.
4-point ball game. Oh!
What'd I miss?
Postman over and back, but he got his feet down. Did you see this last night?
I'm wondering if they did. Yeah. I see we got our superintendent in the doorway, so he's at the game. I don't know if he's moved all the way from Sydney yet or not. Mr. Cone.
When you go to that stall early and you miss, it hurts you.
Yeah, and that's real early because we're looking at 5 minutes. Especially when your game is take it to him. They're looking for Wheeler. He's a little bit out of his range, I think. He's back about a step or two too far.
Carry the ball.
Now you see Wheeler go over and shoot that layup then, after that. Now if he'd have dunked it, would they called technical? How can you allow to shoot it?
You're not supposed to. When the referee blows that whistle, you're supposed to stop.
Thank you. I just wanted to, this is more of a learning experience for the younger kids. Try to put some stuff out to them.
It's like when we went to Bexley, when we
Go ahead. Dillard goes up. He can't get to go. Wheeler.
Jordan Brock came to me and said, "Watch, Coach, I'm a dunking again." I said, "No, it's a technical." Well, he didn't know. If the referees catch it in the warm-ups, it's a technical.
That's right. Warm-up dunks are technical. And that come about carrying the ball. That come about because they were breaking too many rims before the games ever got started. Now with these breakaway rims, I don't think it would hurt anything to dunk it.
The reason I remember that rule is because I remember when Jay Mead dunked one in warm-ups. They called it technical, and boy, Roden ripped him. Jay was just happy he dunked the ball.
He could get up. Oh, Jay was only about 6'3", wasn't he?
Yeah, Jay was, I believe, 6'5", maybe.
Was he that tall?
6'5", 6'6", yeah.
I remember his dad being 6'9" or 6'10" in high school and couldn't dunk. He'll be on me now. Every time I see him, I'm hitting him about his chest. He'll walk up and grab me by the top of the head and spin me around.
I think we got to go back to Cottle.
Yeah, they kind of forgot him.
Travel.
We're looking at a 2-point game, Tom. We've been running our mouth and haven't kept the people aware of
the rules and
what
regulations.
The score is.
London picks up man-to-man. Cottle's been making things happen in the post.
He hadn't got too many touches lately, though. He got most of his touches early, first quarter.
Nice touch.
He just got a soft touch.
Yeah.
Nice gooseneck. Good finish. Got a 4-point game now, 69-65.
See, right there.
Carlos got to look to score.
Every time. That's open.
He's got to look to score, too. He can't be... he's going to throw it into Chuck, which is a good move, but Chuck had 2 people on him. Holcomb got 4 fouls. I guess it turned out to be a good play. As Dillard goes to the line, shooting 1-1.
Still a lot of time left.
He's got 9 points so far in the contest, unofficially.
Van Horn, bring it down.
Oh, and that ought to get somebody.
Foul on Hilbert.
Hilbert. That's just nothing but good hustle there. Van Horn made 3 attempts that time, didn't he? Big man's only got 2 fouls. With his stretch stockings on. And socks you wear in dress clothes, ain't it? Oh, Van Horn can't make the first one. Van Horn has 2 points so far in this contest. And he makes the second one good. 66-69, Tom. We're at 3-minute mark.
They backed off that 20-point a quarter pace, haven't they?
Sure have.
More defense. Now they're looking to hold the ball again.
And holding the ball is okay if you have a disciplined team that can play that type of ball. But most teams that are running teams, 4 or 5 passes and they're going to lose the ball.
Maynard called for the foul. We had 1 to give.
Like you said, he had a foul to give, and he called for the foul. We get a timeout. We got a 3-point game, 69-66. Johnson on top. As we get the dancers over there, Carl. They were getting down just for a second. They're not going like they were. A minute ago, they were really getting off. say, I don't know how good they are. I know they got a good record. They're playing good team ball. It still remains to see how good they really are.
Looks as though they've got the height, speed, point guard.
And they're working hard. Somebody told me that they told, what's his name, Woodford, when he starts coaching, they'll start losing.
I don't know.
Tom's doing a good job. Just riding you, Tom.
That Amelia Harris, I've seen her shoot the ball, and she's just got a good stroke.
She's got a good stroke. And shoots it off the heel of her hand. I don't know how she gets it off.
And she's strong.
She's a team leader, too. Her and Joe Young. They've been playing ever since they were freshmen.
Oh, he stepped on the line.
Good call, good call. And that was, yeah. That's a different, no, the good eyes ref is down at the other end.
Daubenmeyer found that contact.
Daubenmeyer didn't find that contact. He was counting his money, getting ready to go out there and do that halftime game.
Who has to touch it, Gary?
You know Cotto has to touch it, but they're not looking at him. Now they're going to go to Wheeler. See, Cotto's probably out of rhythm now. So my backer, Ryan, I heard this noise behind us is
Justin Dillard. He's on the glider.
Justin Dillard on the glider back there.
Yeah.
Strengthening, getting a little leg strength there. 3-point game. We're down under the one and 1/2 minute mark. And we returned the favor. Wheeler returned the favor as he made a spin and stepped on the line.
Baseline, that baseline.
It'll get you every time.
It'll get you. It's wicked.
Just sitting there waiting.
You can pass down to the baseline. If you dribble down there, you better go down there with a purpose, because they'll get you.
Because that's another defensive player.
Yeah.
What kind of outfit that drummer got on, Carl? That's something on that drummer. I think it's a white little boy. Is that some pads on his pants or what?
I think it's his motocross.
Okay, motocross. Okay. Yeah, he is. He's been riding nationally in motocross all over the state. He goes to quite a few states to ride. I remember the first time I seen him out here at the fairground in motocross and jumped that first hill and done a flip. Almost broke his neck, but he got right back up. I'm standing there with his mom and dad, boy, and they're just worried sick.
I know they travel him all over Ohio.
Yeah, and he stuck with it. He's a pretty good rider. He thinks he's Evel Knievel.
Spread the floor again. We get.
See, that's the way you got to throw that skip pass. And that's high. I've been noticing some of these younger kids throwing the ball, it's like a bullet.
Yeah.
And his hands come right up and pick it right out of the air. If you're going to throw the skip pass, it's got to get high enough over the defense. The dancing dudes. Oh, look, they're into it now.
And Hamilton.
Oh, go ahead, Liz. I think Liz knows she's on camera. I wonder if she got that from her dad or her mom. Does the judge swing and sway like Sammy K?
Here comes the judge. I think they can get at.
And I think we're going to call one on Miller.
That's who I'd foul, is Clapping. At least I think.
They don't have much choice. Well, we're still 3-point difference. 1-shot game. We'll make it a 2-shot game maybe now. Coach is going kind of icing.
And the Knicks are on. New York Knicks. The trail. I'll choke you spree well.
There they go. These dancers kind of took over the show.
Yeah.
Tomahawk tonight. I hear it in the background somewhere else. 51 seconds to go, Tom. And I hear another bunch of renegades down here.
That's Gillespie, the trainer.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah, brother Tomahawk.
What is Gillespie? That's not Indian, is it?
Huh?
Is Gillespie Indian?
I don't know. I guess you don't want to foul him.
Yeah, you're the one that said foul him. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, we got a 2-shot game now. Need to get a quick 2 anyway. Something. Oh, go to the bucket. We're looking for a 3. Van Horn back around. He knocks it in.
Get that, get it.
And we're still looking at a 3-point game. Seconds to go in the contest, and it's going to go down to the wire just like the reserve contest went. Reserve ended up in an overtime, and we ended up Jonathan Alder winning at 55-48. And we got new life.
Okay, here's where
we got new life. Do we go for 2 or do we go for 1 or 3?
I think you take the easiest shot.
There's the man. Miller.
And 1.
Get it. Oh! Boy, that would have worked. Miller went back up with it, and the ball wouldn't fall. I think he's going to be going for 2. Miller with the first one.
London's going to pick up full court man-to-man. Probably foul going for the steal. They're trying to get a 5-second call first.
Get in. Up, and it goes out.
Yeah.
Oh, he threw it away. London's ball. We got a shot. 69-71. 13, let's see, that's, yeah, I gotta look at the right clock.
Timeout London.
And London calls a timeout to set up final play. Now it's gonna be a smart thing on Alder's part.
Jeff Pearl.
Maybe to let him go ahead and score, not foul. But if they foul, we're looking at a 2-point game, 69-71. London goes inside. Goes for 2 points, they can tie it up. Do you go for the win or do you go for the tie, Tom?
I think what they'll do is they'll try to run Wheeler off the pit.
Now's where they need Buck Peterson to throw that hook.
They'll run Jeff Pearl for Wheeler. Penetration.
Hey, and time's gonna kill us.
Still a good call.
We had it there, just wouldn't fall.
Good call. Miller's been scoring on that play most of the evening, just didn't go.
71-69.
Got to give him credit for taking the shot.
Like I said earlier, I feel like he should shoot more. He's got 11 points, and I don't think he's missed over 2 or 3 shots at the most tonight.
He's a senior. He's been scoring on that penetration move. Moving the ball.
And he's played all summer. He's one. He doesn't play football. I really think he should shoot more. And I think another thing that hurt us time when we got away from Cottle. Cottle was hot there for a long time, and then he didn't see the ball much after that. He wasn't getting the shots. 14 in the first half, 4 in the second. You got 5 seconds. Pull up. Get in. Bingo! Bingo! We go to overtime. 72-72. Miller makes up for it.
Miller, I seen it all.
No, you didn't. There's more.
Justin Dillard missed it because he was back there on the bike. It's a shame you missed that.
You missed that because he's back there on the bike. And we have another overtime game. The first game went in overtime, and now we have another overtime game. Miller had a chance to put it overtime earlier. I think he kind of rushed it, and then all of a sudden he comes back. 1 second, 2 seconds go on the clock. Bingo, 3-pointer. He shot that way downtown. If shot from the courthouse.
If you're Alder, do you foul? Put him at the line for 2?
They were only up 3.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because if it went in, they'd have won.
No, I mean foul before. Put him on the line shooting 2.
That would have been a smart move.
Oh, the crowd's into it. We got a ball game.
And what do you think?
This sounds like London Alder of old.
Yeah. Only difference is Alder's side is full of people, and London, we're lacking. London, you people got to get on out here and support these kids. Football got great support. Chuck's back in the game.
Justin seen that. I tell Justin he ought to step up and challenge his brother in practice, because this is the only time probably they'll play on the same team together. Wheeler with the steal.
London's up 2 now, 74-72.
Miller, is he going to penetrate?
The main thing right now is we don't want to panic. We still got a lot of time to play. And we're playing like we've only got a minute. You know, it's funny how a lot of teams will get in overtime like that, and they act like, well, it's overtime now, we've only got a minute or so to go. You got a whole overtime.
Yeah.
About half of a quarter to play.
He's adding up the scores and ready to get out.
Oh, I had it added up. Oh, that's all right, Mr. Wheeler. Get the next one. You got to use the gooseneck this time. Not the chicken wing, the gooseneck.
Gooseneck.
There you go. Watch this follow through. There it is. There, did I call it? London's up by 3 now. 75-72 in overtime.
Nice move.
What did he call that? I thought I seen a travel.
What's that?
I thought it was a travel. I might get these glasses changed.
Put your sunglasses back on.
Yeah, so I can see. Tie ball game, 75-75. Miller lost the ball before he even got the shot up. Lost control of it.
Motion. And they quit going, Alder quit going to Holcomb.
Yeah, they sure did.
Alder running motion again. Their motion's 3 out, 2 in. Oh, that's London ball.
Can you appeal a call to another official?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna tell you either.
There they went to Holcomb.
There we go. Carter got his hands on the ball. And we got a tie ball game.
Got 1-4 low looking to penetrate. Connell with the board.
Oh, and we got a foul. Number 50, I believe, Holcomb. But you know, Tom, we still got almost 2 minutes to go. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. And they're rushing it like it's, we're down to 20 seconds. Caldwell goes to the line shooting 2, I believe.
Holcomb fouled out of the ball game.
How many foul out with?
11. Carl said 5.
See, if he wasn't a black belt, I'd go over and jump on him. But I ain't that dumb. All right. Cottle picks up another. That gives him 19.
Make it 20.
Make it 20. That's his number. Make the number right there on his back. There it is. 2-point game, 77-75.
Get him in that corner. Nice cut. Piles cutting into the paint on the weak side. I believe that's Van Horn's 5th.
I had him for 5. They had a good game as Van Horn exits with a total of 3 points. All coming in the 4th quarter. No, 5 points. He had 5 points. 3 in the 4th quarter. Dominguez will come in for him. Point game. Number 22, he stepped up big time, Mr. Piles. Been here all night. Haven't called his name for a while.
He's in 20.
21 points. Ain't that something?
It's a tie ball game. Looking for Miller to penetrate again.
How many timeouts he got? How many timeouts you getting now, Tom?
3 full and 2:20. I don't know if you get an additional one for the
overtime. Seems like we've called a lot of timeouts. Good shot of the Tour drums. I'd hate to be that drum getting beat on like that.
Zach Bellmeyer, see, he's left-handed. Look, see?
Zach, you're left-handed. Why are you tomahawking with your right hand? Another tie ball game, and we got 1:21 minute and 21 seconds.
Sally bar the door.
Katie.
Sally
got kicked out.
Kicked Sally out and Katie barred the door.
Katie barred the door.
Oh.
Well, we put some air into that one, didn't we? Diller goes strong, gets stole, I gives him 13, and London takes a 2-point lead.
That was a big bucket.
That was a big bucket.
Don't get Chuck. Don't do it, Chuck. Don't do it. They're getting ready to call it.
Good.
Nice big.
Oh, man. Cheese and crackers.
It's a good call to me.
Oh, man, he had hold of his arm. Defensive man had a hold of his arm. And it was in Red's favor. His guy's pretty cool.
Nice back end. And a miss.
Didn't work.
Good defense by Dillard.
Now what do? Do we slow it down and hold it, or do we attack?
Come back down and go back into that 4 corners.
Now, what was that? That was just as close to the jump ball as the last one, and he calls a foul.
That was close to an offensive foul.
Bring the house down.
Yeah.
You ain't kidding. Miller goes to the line.
Now what's Zach Dobblemeyer doing now?
Where's he at? Leading cheers.
He's doing a choke symbol.
He's shaking over it.
Oh, he's looking at Hilbert and giving him the choke signal.
Oh, whoa. Chuck was lucky he didn't get a foul called on that time.
Now, it's a 3-point ball. Boy, it's easy up here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. 3-point game. But you will be down there Monday.
Shaking. Seeing how much hair I can lose.
You ain't got much to lose.
Expanding my forehead.
Uh-huh. They took it to us. We got 6 seconds and we have a 1-point game.
Now we got to get the ball in and go down and hit free throw.
Get the ball in and keep it. We're up 1. Make them foul us. Go down, hit the free throws like he's. I thought you said hit the 3 shot. We got cheering seconds. They're into it big time. That much energy again.
What's that?
We like to have the energy some of these kids have got. They never get tired. Just go and go and go. I get wore out just going up down the steps bringing the equipment up here.
Me too.
Who's on the clock?
Oh yeah. Like that one game we watched.
I get worn out eating popcorn. Here we go.
Had a good pick. Quick foul, and they got the ball to Wheeler. I think he's the best foul shooter we got. So the pressure bites you, man.
Life in the pressure cooker. Gotta love it. Can't stand the heat. Get out the kitchen.
What if you don't have a kitchen?
Because when them chitlins are boiling.
Chitlins?
Yeah, when them chitlins are boiling, it gets hot.
Some of these folks don't know what you're talking about when you say chitlins now.
They know what I'm talking about.
You think they do?
Yeah.
Wheeler's got 21 so far.
And if you don't know, we'll bring you some.
You can have my share of them.
We'll deliver it with your 10-volume tape.
There you go. How to clean them and how to eat them. Here we go. Wheeler at the line. Gooseneck.
Life in the pressure cooker.
There's that gooseneck.
Make it so.
2 points. We still need this one here for a guarantee. Or for a guaranteed tie. 81-79, London.
Back.
Coach is calling everybody off the line.
That's foul.
I'd be right. Yeah, if they make a shot.
You know my luck.
Yeah, they throwing it while you're fouling them. Be a 4-point shot.
When they go to free throw line, make the first one, miss the second one, they tip it in with foul.
Here we go, Temple style. 81-79.
Get in there.
And it's good. And that ends the game. London comes up victorious. 82-79.
Got to take your hats off to both teams.
That's right.
Both teams. Good, hard-fought ball game. You just hit London. I don't have London.
Okay.
That's why you love this game.
You gotta love this game.
Gotta love it.
High school basketball. London comes up victorious. What was that final score?
79.
82-79. And the place is clearing out pretty quick. We'll give you a rundown score of London here. I have Van Horn with 5. I have Miller with 15 and a strong 4 or 6 points late in the game and to bring them to the overtime and put them in the winning situation. Carlo ended up with 20 and he had 14 in the first half. McKenzie had a big 2. Wheeler, 23 points for Wheeler unofficially. Dillard was 13 and Dominguez was 4. So there you have the scoring for London. London comes up victorious 82-79. We will be back again for another game, but as of right now, this is Gary McNeil.
Tom Wilson.
Along with Carl King saying good night, adios, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Sayonara. Is that right? Is
Yeah,
that good?
sayonara.
There you go. Thank you.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Call me baby. Take us over. You didn't call me baby.